against Columbus, and Orlando wins in 4 and clinches their final home match.
They've invested in their young talent and the development of them, and we're seeing the short serve. Oh, she didn't go back to it, but she short served first, and that's one of their strategies.
Tom-Com back set, Morgan Lewis. Tom-Com brings it away from the net. Pon, good par, the back set, Abercrombie, who averages just under 4.3 kills per set. Going up against Columbus and on help. Columbus middle blocker Janice Liao serves at Lindsay Vanderweide. Nora Sis gets a swing. Now Kaylee Cox. Back to Sis. And the number 3 overall pick out of Creighton and Papillion, Nebraska, Amy Paul. And Natalie Foster picking up where she left off a couple of matches ago against Columbus, tied her own PVF record with
to passing system.
The receiving team usually scores. That's the odds-on probability any given play, but not when Foster is serving. Another big swing early from Nora Sis.
Nora Sis is so aggressive on the attack. She's got a nice long approach. Watch the approach. Beautiful set by Sean. 15 kills leading her team.
That's called a back one. And Kaz Brown puts it away.
The connection between Kaz Brown and Shampoo has really been ironed out throughout the season, and now they are in system. They're good to go. They're and make such an impact for this Fury team.
Kaz Brown really good behind the setter.
Kaz Brown is coming off of 4 insanely offensive matches in a row. She's got top-tier efficiency behind the
win twice. Semi-final match, and get to the championship and win again. Single elimination format. Vanderweide with the point. This is the offensive lineup on the outside for Orlando with both Nora Sis and Lindsay Vanderweide in there as starters. Courtney Schwann on the bench.
Down the line. Nice thumb down, really wristy swing.
Short serve. That's a staple for Columbus, especially against this Orlando team with their middles. Keeping it off the ground, close proximity to the net. Sarame takes it, now Lewis. Shampoo, the nickname of Pon, good part with the dig, and it leads to an Abercrombie kill.
One of the reasons why this Orlando Valkyries team is ranked 3rd in the league is because of how balanced their offense is. They can run the middle through Natalie Foster, good blocking by Megan Courtney Lush.
Gets to a fit set, that goes to 15. Best 3 out of 5 in sets. Emi Klicka lays out for the diving dig. Sarame, an impressive pickup against Abercrombie. Off the block and down, Nora Sis collects one.
Beautiful up by Paula Sarame. That is a difficult ball to dig, coming at you down the line.
Now to serve again. Sis handles the serve right back to Abercrombie, and she scores this time. Orlando sides out.
The last time Brittany Abercrombie played this Fury team, she found a whole lot of success around the block, through the block, and then strides, and they put her in for her size at the net and her offensive efficiency.
One of those veteran options that's on a younger team, sorely needed, now getting back healthy as Kaz Brown connects on another slide.
That is that sweet spot that Kaz Brown attacks on the slide that is so difficult to defend. It's deep down the line. This is something that they've repped out in
better than they found it. Checking out with their team up 4. Make it 3 as a 4-4 hit from Vanderweide.
One of the reasons why Lindsay Vanderweide is so difficult to block and dig is because of how lightning fast that arm swing is. She is not one-dimensional right now.
Megan Courtney Lush with the serve. Expect Columbus to target Sis a lot on the other side, who has to take this set. Lewis back in there after the substitute. Cox, dug by Shannon Scully. Reaching back Vanderweide, didn't get a lot on it. Block touch controls off of the Cox swing. Out of the back row, Sis scores for Orlando.
The Valkyries have so many offensive threats on the court right now, and they're very balanced. One of the advantages of Nora Sis is how confident and efficient she is running in the back row, running off that big set, maybe a little higher that one, but that's one of her specialties. No, it's a big, nice.
Earlier this year, Orlando lost Georgia Murphy with a leg injury for the season. Their former starting libero, and so Emmy Klicka was signed up. Now Lewis into the back row. Columbus 2 points away in the first set. Tough to put a team away within a set or within a point. Columbus scrambles nicely, tight to the net. Oh, Sis taking advantage of that set and just hammering it home.
Nora Sis's approach is so explosive, and she attacked on their side of the net, and Tom Com got the overpass.
Long-time member of the Thailand national team. Back set, Abercrombie with the shot. Shampoo setting up Sis, and Sarame got caught in between there after the ball ricocheted high off the block.
That was beautifully executed by Sis. High off the hands, nice explosive approach, using all of that momentum in her jump to swing there. And we'll also see the opposites tip to that position as well to take advantage.
Pass from Vanderweyde, and it's Brown on the back one.
Kaz Brown has absolutely surged late into this season. She's 4th in blocks in the league, top 10 in efficiency, 7th in hitting efficiency. I mean, just incredible. Nice high swing by her, taking advantage of the gap in the block.
She was 3-time All-SEC at Kentucky. Gonna take one again. Gets it done, and she kind of hit across the ball. Didn't necessarily get all of it, but it doesn't always matter for a middle. If you just get the ball to a middle, the result is positive most of the time.
And to the time it got to the serve-receive line, if your first move isn't quick to the ball to get underneath it, it's gonna go down.
Played during the COVID era in college. She had 5 years at the University of Oregon. It was Brown holding the follow-through right there on the tip.
Kaz Brown's got swagger. I don't care what you say. Putting that ball so perfectly placed.
Abercrombie, important for Orlando as well. The #1 point scorer in the league. 4.6. And Abercrombie gets it done there.
Talk about range. So you know the 4-to-4 shot on the outside. Well, that is the 2-to-2 because she's on the right side hitting back into that 2 area of the zone. And as a lefty, to be able to cut that the serving pressure and then kind of chip away at this league, but it starts at the serve.
Under the radar player, Michaela White, who played collegiately at James Madison in the CAA. Brown and Abercrombie double block. 3-0 run for Orlando.
Kaz Brown is so invasive. She's really quick side to side. And look at the press last time these two teams played.
And she's coming off a match at Omaha where she had 8 blocks, just 2 off a league record. Nora Sis cross court.
Nora Sis is one of those players where when she gets going, she's really hard to stop. Janice Leal did 79. She had a 600 hitting efficiency recently, so she's locked in.
That's Shampoo. Finally asked her before this match, what's the deal with Shampoo? What's that nickname? She said
it's sharp and down, but there she took something off of it and went with the placement to the deep corner.
And make McKissick pass. She does so successfully, and Sis with the big swing.
That's a great serve-receive line. Back there receiving the ball. Nice pass by McKissick. Then Shampoo, MK White moving along the net to get that block.
Abercrombie. Oh, Sarame's been vacuuming a lot of things up so far with 9 digs. Couldn't quite handle it. The serve coming off the Columbus timeout. Well received by Paula Sarame. Abercrombie, very good backcourt defense as well. Same deal with Raypoch.
incredible play. Let's watch it back. She's played in many high-pressure, big-stage situations in her career.
All the way up, all the way down for an assist.
That's a missed opportunity for Columbus, plain and simple. They had a couple players right on that ball.
From Nebraska, her parents both played college volleyball in the Midwest. The extension from Klicka on the dig. Behind the center to Mancic is stuffed by Vanderweyde.
Defense wins games. That was two beautiful examples of that. Watch the block, getting up, pressing a one-on-one. And Vanderweyde took care of it. Good read.
Illinois, set point for Columbus. Can they go up 2-0? Not yet. Vanderweyde puts it down.
Vanderweyde continues to burn the Fury inside the block. She's got that sharp angle. It's really sharp, and she's
coming
very
off the bench in each of the first two sets. Another set point. Abercrombie has the solution. It's all tied at 26.
Similarly to that role that Raypot plays for the Fury, Brittany Abercrombie plays it for the Valkyries. You'll see her get set in the big pressure moments, in the big time situation, on that opposite pin with her left hand. She knows how to score in big time moments.
Vanderweyde to serve. Cox handles the pass well. Raypot again. A good touch by Nora Sist. Klicka races underneath the ball. Abercrombie going short. Serrano, pancake. Abercrombie going hard. It's coming over here. And they won't bring that back.
What a rally. Defense on both sides. So impressive. Watch the dig by Klicka. Such a good rookie and a libero for this team. And then what a pancake by Paula Sarami. Back-to-back liberos making big-time moves, saving their teams from not getting...
Serves in a match recently in Columbus. This time Scully takes it. Abercrombie has continued to be reliable. Double-figure kills now for Abercrombie.
And 7 in this set alone.
Been playing across multiple leagues, her first year playing in the PVF. Another Orlando set point. From the roof. Nora Sist says goodbye to the second set. Cass Brown over there.
The best. You're tan 24/7. Yes, the humidity makes your hair really big, but I love Florida.
My hair is fine. I don't know what you mean. My hair is fine.
Just people in general.
Yes. But it's the start of the third.
Her single season record from last year.
It's over. Klicka with some fast reaction time. Brown nearly gets a stuck block against Liao. Columbus covers it. Raypot, who can put this rally to bed? Abercrombie can.
Abby Klicka absolutely incredible with her defense, looking so confident back there. Just a rookie new to the team, but who better? Every undersized attacker out there. She is so springy and explosive. Her vertical is so high, and she's so much fun to watch.
That was an excellent set by Shampoo. Well done.
And it was a set on the run. I mean, just beautifully placed, a little bit inside, so more of a C for that back row attack. Brittany Abercrombie
takes care of this pass. Brown takes care of the swing.
And that's one of the things that Cass Brown was telling me into the break. We need to push our pass to the net, keep us in system to run through the middles.
Orlando looking to make it 4 for 4 on the season in matches against Columbus. They've been trailing, but now have moved.
Or they just live here, but they're always here supporting, and it provides them with a clear path of where they can go and where they can take the score.
Also had some screaming players on the bench right there for Orlando as Lindsay Vanderweyde. voiced their concern. That's overcooked on the pass, and Orlando is up by 5.
Good service pressure from the Valkyries to contribute to that overpass, and that's Lindsay Vanderweide's job. If you get an overpass, it is expected of you to put that ball away. It's a roundhouse kind of swing, and it's difficult to block.
Yeah, it's one of those swings you appreciate it even more in person. You can play it off the net. Orlando does. Assist puts it down.
What a fun play. That was such a good heads-up play by Norris. She was expectant. She was ready. Crazy up by Shampoo. So good at defense. Beautiful up by MK White.
Sees it. Here she is, 16 on the day, and Abercrombie hitting close to 400.
16 on the day, and we're only in the third.
Most of the season for Columbus, but was the number 8 overall pick last year in the inaugural PVF draft. Oh, a rainbow from Kaz Brown, who continues her efficient day, 9 for 14 with just 1 error.
And what I love from Kaz Brown is from where we're sitting, you can hear her say, yeah.
Lindsay Vanderweide scores.
Lindsay Vanderweide loves high off of the hand. She loves sharp into that angle. This might be one of the first swings we've seen from her go down the line, cutting her down.
(4-1) Columbus run, and Foster ends it.
Natalie Foster back into the lineup. We've seen it before. Last time these two teams played, she was insanely efficient. 9 kills on 10 attempts at 900, set a league record.
She loves those short float serves. Foster going soft.
I talk about Natalie Foster's tools and all of her range. Well, that was
a key part of Foster's game as a top 10 point scorer in the entire league is this, the serve. That time it helps Columbus out, clipping the net a little bit. McKissick is back in there, makes a diving, tumbling dig, and Abercrombie with the point.
McKissick is a little spark plug as well. You see her make that
service error. Columbus dodging a bullet, keeping themselves in the set. Not a prolonged run there from Foster, but Abercrombie re-extends the lead to 3 for Orlando.
Watch Brittany Abercrombie with the nice long approach. Kaz Brown doing a great job at holding high volleyball IQ to make that work.
To go up 2 sets to 1. Orlando has that opportunity. Set point, Vanderweide. Rothera just punches it up. Gillen out of system. Flops it over. Shaftmaster, D-ball, Abercrombie. It's down, and Orlando is up 2-1 at home.
Brittany Abercrombie so explosive on that D-ball, and the perfect spot, so aggressive, and giving Orlando that 2-1 in the set lead.
The Valkyries know they're going to the postseason, but they love to send their home fans off one final time when they had no aces. It's the second time all season. The previous 2 matches, 18 aces in 10 sets. In the previous 3 matches before that, Nora assists with the kill.
You can see the timing of that block just a little off and maybe a little too far off of the net. And when you're too far off the net, your setters in front row.
Got to have some quick reflexes in order to compete at this level. Kaz Brown doing yeoman's work as a middle in the back row, and Vanderweide turns it down the line.
It's always fun when a middle gets a dig like that. Beautiful pass by Kaz Brown, and then to finish it, Lindsay Vanderweide with all that powerful fast arm swing.
Take a look at the end of this sequence. Good set by Shampoo as well. Timeout on the floor. As good as the UEFA Europa League might be, I don't know if they have the costumes that we have here. The Valkyrie shields and helmets. And the hustle from Nora Sis. Finding the angle.
to Nora Sis so fast, throwing her body on the ground. Good up by Kaz Brown, and also Kaz Brown is cheering Nora Sis on the entire way. That is a good teammate. A great attacker needs and give them the set that they need time in and time out. It's just so impressive how quickly they've built that.
That is down on the Columbus side, so the power of Vanderwyde gets through that block. Well, they also said, Columbus was telling us this morning in practice that they are hopeful that the 18-year veteran TBD on that. But yeah, it's one of those things, getting Tom Com signed, a couple other players coming back from injury. As Angel Perez said, too little, too late for Columbus this year, but hoping for the carryover now into next year. Vanderwyde with another scoring play. Keep in mind, Columbus began the year 0-7. They've since, bounced back a little bit, but not good enough at 8-17.
All of that to create so many angles over the net.
Went to school at University of Miami. Family immigrated from Cape Verde, the west coast of Africa. Natalie Foster comes through, the Michigan native with a kill. Close to where he entered the court, but he'll sprint onto the court and off the court when the spot's further away. Oh, one-handed serve receive by Vanderwyde. Wilma Rivera tries to surprise Orlando there. And Brown, good shot behind the center.
When Kaz Brown is on the slide, it's almost like her vision really opens up. She's able to see the opposing defense so well. She's up, it's quick. And how far she pushes that.
Hal.
Val and Hal, the best friends.
I like it. He said this region very popular for youth volleyball, club volleyball, and you have some very engaged crowds, a lot of families and young kids. Year 2 of the Valkyries, year 2 of the Pro Volleyball Federation. The league expanded to 8 teams this year, adding more expansion coming leading into next year. But first, the PVF postseason in Vegas, May 9th and May 11th. Kaz Brown gets to celebrate another.
And with that, that is Kaz Brown's 4th block. So what does that mean? That means she's breaking her previous record in the league right now. Indy, like we said, they just broke a 5-match losing streak. So I would think that that is definitely the team that you would want to play if you are the Omaha and Atlanta fighting for that #1.
And of course, mentioned it once before, Orlando highly likely to.
Exactly, and it's almost like a reset. After this regular season, it's a reset going into the playoffs. All you have to do is win 2 matches. Indy has the talent to do so. So, I mean, I think it's anyone's game.
Last year.
And now she gets an opportunity, and she's just been getting career highs match after match as she's been playing.
Nice short serve by Courtney Lush. Abercrombie loves to tip. Sis gets a piece, and it gets down to the court.
Such a good out-of-system set by Shannon Scully, really leading her attacker, putting it a little inside. So Nora Sis did a good job at getting her feet to the ball. Watch the out-of-system set over the shoulder. Good angle on this. You've got Ellie McKissick in the back row right now, so you've got 2 libero serve receiving, essentially.
She handles that serve receive, and Sis puts it away.
Nora Sis contacts the ball really high. She's got a nice, fast arm swing, and she's swinging over the block. I like the decision from Shampoo. She's over there. She's going with the flow. She does. Wilma Rivera going for it. Just missed it outside the lines.
Orlando looking to finish the home slate 9-5. Home finale, the regular season. Shaftmaster bump set. Vanderwyde, the 4-4 to make it a 4-0 record this year against Columbus. And Orlando wins in 4 and clinches their final home match